Money ain't God, but through him, my relationship with money changed.
And what is that? Break that down.
It's not my problem.
What do you mean?
It's not my problem, it's his problem. And it always...
Y'all, why did Funky Dineva just clown Tamar Braxton in the wildest way possible and get the internet thinking this whole near-death scare wasn't just some random accident? The same night Tamar almost lost her life, bleeding and broken inside her own home, Funky was out partying with her. And when people asked him what really happened, he didn't call her his friend, his sis, or even by her name. He coldly brushed her off as that lady, saying, "She stays on the front lines." But let's keep it real, nobody just wakes up with a fractured nose, busted teeth, and blood everywhere without something serious going down. Tamar herself admitted she almost died and doesn't even know how it happened. Here's where things get even crazier. Fans online are already whispering about voodoo rituals gone wrong, shady friends, and even an industry cover-up. Tamar hopped on Instagram stories and dropped a post that left fans completely shocked. With Michael Ketterer's Spirit Lead Me playing softly in the background, she wrote, "I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood by my friend with a face injury." She went on to say that she fractured her nose, lost several teeth, and even suffered mobility issues. The pain wasn't just physical, it completely changed the way she looks at life. She wrote, "As the days go by, the worse it gets. The way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on demand, my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. I don't even know what happened to me." That confession sent fans into a panic. Everyone was asking the same question. How does someone wake up in a pool of blood with broken bones and missing teeth, but still manage to post on Instagram? One fan commented, "Like what in the world? Did somebody hit her and she lost consciousness? How do you wake up missing 4 teeth? Sounds like a scene from The Hangover. I just hope nobody hurt her." Another fan added, "Funky Dineva calling Tamar that lady is wild. That was your friend, the same one you were just out celebrating with. Why so cold?" This is where it all starts to look suspicious. Funky Dineva, whose real name is Quentin Latham, was literally with Tamar the night before celebrating his birthday, dining and partying. Then just hours later, Tamar was found bleeding and injured. So of course, the internet started connecting the dots. Was Tamar attacked? Did something happen in that house? Or was she involved in something spiritual that went horribly wrong? Things got even messier when Funky Dineva decided to speak out. Instead of showing concern or defending Tamar, his cold response only made fans more suspicious. In his own words, he said, "I don't know what happened to that lady. We went out Saturday night, had dinner at Ruth's Chris, and had a good time. Then we went down to B12 for my birthday, y'all saw the video. Afterwards, the car dropped us off at Tamar's house. I didn't go upstairs. I went to my car, met James Knox at BJ Rooster, and then went home." Notice how he didn't say Tamar, my friend, or even sis. He called her the lady. And that rubbed fans the wrong way. Because if you were just with someone hours before they almost died, would you really distance yourself that coldly? But here's the kicker. Funky admitted that Tamar texted him the next morning asking for Dr. Heavenly's number, the Atlanta-based dentist and reality star known for doing emergency veneers. Funky said he assumed it was just a tooth issue, but later that same day, Tamar was posting about blood, broken bones, and almost dying.
I don't know what happened to the lady.
We went out. What night that was? We went out. Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the Roof Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, "Let's turn up for your birthday." We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw. Or whatever, with us walking in, them making a whole lot of noise. We left there. We all got in the car together. The car dropped us off at Tamar house. I didn't go upstairs. I went to my car. I went and met James Knox at BJ Rooster, and I came home.
But the timeline looks suspicious for sure. They were out partying, turning up, and everything seemed fine. Yet by morning, Tamar was suddenly calling around for an emergency dentist. Y'all, fans instantly suspected that something happened that Funky wasn't saying out loud. One fan on X tweeted, "Nah, Funky knew something was off." That lady comment was him distancing himself before the storm hit. Classic Funky move. Another fan speculated that Funky was being shady because he didn't approve of whoever Tamar was with that night and wanted to clear his name before the blogs dragged him. Ooh, clock it! Whether it was intentional shade or just Funky being funky, his detached tone added gasoline to an already burning fire. Instead of calming the rumors, his statement made them worse. People started asking, did Funky clown Tamar because he knew she was playing with something darker than she should have been handling? And that's when the focus shifted from Tamar's injuries to whispers about rituals. While Tamar was asking for prayers and trying to heal, her own family added fuel to the fire. Her sister, Toni Braxton, went live and made a statement that caught everyone off guard. When Tamar mentioned doing Bible study to fight off demons and witchcraft, Toni brushed it off and said that book was written by a racist white man.
Okay, I gotta call you back. I'm about to have Bible study.
Why?
Cause I'm saved. And I read
Why
the
do you have
word.
Bible study?
Because it's important to know the word. How else we gonna battle all these demons and witchcraft? How else you gonna do it?
There are other books.
Girl,
you
get
can
off of my
study
phone,
to
girlfriend. Get
yourself
off of my
approval.
phone. I'll call you
I
back.
mean, that book was written by a racist white
Girl,
man.
goodbye, girl. I'll call you in an hour.
Now, for a family that grew up deep in the church, Toni's comment shocked everyone. Fans instantly felt like the Braxton sisters weren't just dealing with physical injuries, they were clashing over faith, spirituality, and maybe even something darker. One scripture that started circulating online was 1 Timothy 4:1, which says, "The Spirit expressly says that in later times, some will depart from the faith, giving heed to deceiving spirits and doctrines of demons." Fans online tied that verse directly to Toni's statement. Some even suggested that Tamar's situation wasn't just about her physical pain, they believed she might have been under spiritual attack. And Tamar didn't make things any calmer. In past interviews, she openly admitted that she doesn't go to church anymore, but she claims she hears God's voice in private moments, even saying he once spoke to her while she was in the shower. Yeah.
Because I'm a person that don't go to church.
Right.
You know?
It's not about religion either.
It's not.
your relationship
it's
with
about
God.
my relationship with him, and I didn't find that until a couple of years ago in the shower.
Really?
Yeah.
That's when the whispers about voodoo rituals started swirling even harder. People began connecting Tamar's words about battling demons with her sisters dismissing the Bible, and Funky Dineva coldly referring to her as the lady. It was giving spiritual warfare energy all around. Tamar mentioned demons, Toni said forget the Bible, and Funky distanced himself completely. None of this felt like coincidence. But at this point, concern for Tamar's health was quickly turning into full-on conspiracy talk, with people wondering if she was involved in something dark, or if that darkness nearly took her out. This wasn't the first time Tamar's life spiraled into tragedy and whispers. Back in 2020, she was rushed to the hospital after being found unconscious in a Los Angeles hotel room, with early reports calling it a possible overdose. Her partner, David Adefeso, claimed she had mixed alcohol and prescription pills, and fans immediately began worrying about her mental health. Tamar later admitted that it wasn't just a random incident, she had actually attempted to take her own life because of overwhelming pressure. She described that period as so dark and heavy that she couldn't see a way out. The combination of family drama, a crumbling career, and industry pressure had pushed her to the edge. Then just last year, Tamar revealed she was going back into treatment, saying her marriage and family issues were tearing her apart. "Y'all have no idea," she confessed. "The gaslighting is crazy, and I'm going back into treatment. I just pray my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared." So when her recent near-death confession surfaced, fans didn't see it as just another accident, they started connecting dots. Tamar has always been open about fighting her demons, both personal and spiritual. And every time she ends up in these life-or-death situations, there's always mystery, family feuds, and industry whispers surrounding it. That led people to question what really happened this time. Was it just another breakdown, or did something or someone push her over the edge? That's exactly why theories about a failed ritual spread like wildfire. People started believing Tamar had been playing with forces darker than she realized. As fans pieced things together, the theories grew even wilder. Devon's story didn't add up. Funky Dineva's lady comment felt cold, and Toni's Bible shade only deepened the confusion. Soon, one viral thread broke it all down into 9 possible scenarios, from Funky putting hands on Tamar, to Vince showing up, to a possible relapse, to rumors of secret relationships, seizures, demonic attacks, cosmetic surgery gone wrong, or even K. Michelle running up on her. It sounded crazy, but fans said Tamar's history made each one strangely believable. And it got darker when people realized how Tamar talked about demons, Toni dismissed scripture, and Funky kept cracking jokes. It started to feel like a spiritual battle unfolding in real time. Some fans even tied it back to Atlanta's underground celebrity scene, where parties are rumored to involve rituals and protection work. Funky Dineva's attempt to distance himself only fueled suspicion. It almost looked like he was scrubbing his hands clean before the blogs connected him to something occult. Then people noticed Tamar had texted Dr. Heavenly, the Atlanta dentist, asking for her number right before posting about her injuries. That made fans wonder why she'd call a dentist first if she was bleeding and fractured, sparking rumors about a cosmetic procedure gone wrong. Either way, the damage was done. Tamar's name was back in the headlines. Funky looked shady, and the truth felt hidden. As always, other celebs were dragged into the storm, her ex-husband Vince, K. Michelle, Mendices, and even Dr. Heavenly as fans pieced together more connections. The speculation was wild, but people couldn't ignore how Tamar's circle always seems to be surrounded by chaos. And when you add Toni Braxton dismissing the Bible, Funky Dineva's cold attitude, and whispers of Atlanta's ritual scene, the picture started looking much darker than just an accident. By now, the internet wasn't just questioning Tamar's health, they were questioning whether her whole circle of friends was hiding something sinister. Was Tamar really the victim of an accident? Or was she caught in the middle of a ritual gone wrong? Because the story doesn't make sense. Tamar says she doesn't remember what happened. Funky's acting distant, and Toni's shading the Bible like it's nothing. Fans are convinced something dark went down behind the scenes. Whether it was a freak accident or a failed ritual, one thing's for sure: Tamar Braxton is fighting battles far bigger than she's letting on. And honestly, it feels like her story is only half told. Every time she shares her pain, it comes wrapped in mystery, rumors, and unanswered questions. Did her circle set her up? Does Funky know more than he's saying? Or are we just witnessing the dark side of the industry finally catching up to her? Either way, this saga isn't over, and it might just be leading to something even deeper.